Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's question is, consider the following statements. Mean and variance are equal for Poisson distribution. Mean is less than variance for binomial distribution and mean is less than variance for chi-square distribution. Which of the above statements are correct? So we have given with 3 statements. Each statement follows each distribution. So in the first statement is about a Poisson distribution. So let's take the Poisson distribution. So if a random variable x follows Poisson distribution with the parameter lambda, then mean of Poisson distribution, that is mu1 dash is equal to lambda and mu2 is equal to lambda. Mu3 is equal to lambda and mu4 will be lambda plus 3 lambda square. So it is related to the first statement. Okay, so here we have taken a random variable x which follows Poisson distribution. Then mean and variance will be lambda. So in the first statement, it is given that mean and variance are equal for a Poisson distribution. So it is a correct statement. That is, we know that mean will be lambda and variance will be lambda. So mean and variance are equal for a Poisson distribution. So the first statement is correct. Then the next statement is about a binomial distribution. That is, mean is less than variance for binomial distribution. Let's take that statement. That is, if a random variable x follows binomial distribution with the parameter n and p, then the probability mass function, let's write that also. The probability mass function P of x is equal to x can be written as ncx into p to the power x into 1 minus p to the power n minus x. So for a binomial distribution with the parameter n and p, mu1 dash mean is equal to np and variance is equal to npq. So we know that here p value ranges from, the value of p ranges from 0 to 1, right? So the value will be in fractions. So here mean is np and variance is npq. We know that for a binomial distribution, p plus q is equal to 1. So the value of p and q ranges from 0 to 1. So these two values will be in fractions. So in case of here it is n into p and in variance term it is n into p into q. So which one will be higher, whether mean or variance? Here it is n will always be a constant, not constant value, like it will be in whether 1, 2, 3, etc. up to n. Here it is also n is there. So this is constant. And p can be, if let's take an example, if you have any confusion. So here for an example, I take a value of p as 1 by 2. So mean will, and n is equal to 6. Okay, here mean will be n into p. So we can write it as 6 into p is 1 by 2. We'll get the value as 3. Okay, and let's find out the variance also. Variance is npq. So it will be 6 into p is 1 by 2. Q will be again 1 by 2. So Q can be written as 1 minus p. So 1 minus 1 by 2, it is again 1 by 2. It will become 6 by 4. That is 3 by 2, which is equal to 1.5. So which one is higher, mean or variance? Mean only. So for a binomial distribution, mean is greater than variance. So note down this point. It is very important for a binomial distribution. mean is greater than variance. So in the second statement, it is given that mean is less than variance for a binomial distribution. So the statement is wrong. Okay. Then let's check the third statement. Mean is less than variance for a chi-square distribution. So we know that for a chi-square distribution, a random variable x follows chi-square distribution with the degrees of freedom n. Then mean is equal to mean of a chi-square distribution is n, and variance of a chi-square distribution is 2n. Okay. So if a random variable x follows chi-square distribution with the degrees of freedom n, then mean is n, that is the number of degrees of freedom, and variance will be 2n. So we can write for a chi-square distribution, for a chi-square, mean is less than variance. Okay. So for a chi-square distribution, mean is less than variance. So the third statement is correct. So the correct option is option 1 and 3. So option C is the right answer. Thank you.